Just north of downtown LA, we're live from beautiful Dodger Stadium. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one, as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Orel Hershiser, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
So digging in now, Christian Brummett, first shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike one to start the at-bat. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a curveball that time that broke too low. It's hot, but not too hot this afternoon, and even 90 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-0 home. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Hershiser, a right-hander standing 6'3". He's in his 4th season as a major league player.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Roberto Clemente comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Gordon going back. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 19th home run for him on the season, and that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
Two home runs in 3 days? I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Tyler Wiggins. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. The 1-0 home. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball two. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
The 3-1. And a fastball misses there, ball four.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Up next for the Buccos, Randy Wiggins. And the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back in standing. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes ball one. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. So it's a successful stolen base as they look for a run here in the top of the first. And we take a look there at the team leaders in stolen bases so far. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category. And, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Owen Christian will be next. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Skied into straightaway right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right. So he's 90 feet away now with two men gone. Striding into the box, Owen Christian. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. Now the 2-0. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 5 on the year as the Pirates have opened it up now 4-0.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Into the box, Brian Brummett. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, When you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Up to an even 30 pitches here in the first inning. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Encarnacion is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Pirates 4, the Dodgers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Gerald Christian gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Digging in now, Yasiel Puig. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Wiggins waits on it. He's got it 1 away. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I think everyone's a little bit concerned about the way Yasiel Puig's been playing. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Brummett. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, center fielder, Jackie Robinson.
Next for the Dodgers, Jackie Robinson. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed up a little high. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is red hot right now. You grab your gloves to run out on the field for the bottom of the first inning, and you got a 4 spot, a crooked number up on the board for your pitcher. They're feeling super confident about the way they're playing.
Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. It's a potentially big 2-out hit as Edwin Encarnacion will get to bat here. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball in the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Edwin Encarnacion is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. We'll come right back with more from Dodger Stadium in just a moment. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Scott Gifford. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The 1-0 home. is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
The 2-1 is in there for the second strike. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will not. Just slicing foul at the very last moment. So close to extra bases. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's take a look at Yasiel Puig, a lightning rod in our sport, but he can play some D. Covers a lot of territory out there, and do not come around third base and send this guy home. He has one of the best arms in the game.
Try to check it, and it's 0-1. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Standing in now, Christian Brummett, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Line toward the alley in left center, and Gordon will make the catch to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Pirates, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Mike Piazza, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Smoke toward the hole, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. He looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. He comes in 1 tick shy of 300 at 299. With 19 homers and 58 runs batted in. Tapped out in front of home. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Coming to the plate now, Martin Prado. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Christian has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
Piazza leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Brummett finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Prado is retired, 2 down now.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
In now, Kenny Mathiasen, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 276 the average coming in for him. 7 homers and an even 20 RBIs. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Men on third with 2 down. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He has to be greedy, working the outside of this strike zone. He cannot allow this guy to get back in this count, especially with the pitcher on deck.
And that misses 2-2.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Wiggins from shallow right. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We've played 2 full. Pirates on top, 4-0. We welcome you back on a sunny day here in Los Angeles, set to start the 3rd inning in this one. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christopher Wiggins.
Christopher Wiggins.
Now the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike one. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup. Right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Stepping in now, Roberto Clemente.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or two. Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Tyler Wiggins. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch out, nothing doing. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Runner goes. Runners on first with one down. He's running again. Takes this the other way to right. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Now a throw to first doubles up the runner. Tough luck that time as he got stuck in no man's land following the line drive on the hit and run. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Bucks out in front, 4-0. Leading off the inning, Oral Hershiser, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Oral Hershiser.
First offering on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Dribbled up the line. Foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. Pushed softly over toward the right side. And that is through into right field for a single. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Well, maybe he can take one positive from this right here with that huge base hit. I got to be honest, I wasn't even expecting him to go to the on-deck circle. The way he's been throwing the ball, scuffling a little bit, I thought maybe manager would pinch hit for him. But not so. But at least he's got the knock to fall back on.
In now is Yasiel Puig. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Puig, commonly known around baseball as Wild Horse. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
Next up for Los Angeles, Howie Kendrick flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Gifford is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
The center fielder, number 44, Jackie Robinson.
Now at the plate, Jackie Robinson. He reached on a single in his first try. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for LA. They trail here 4-0. Ready for another chance. Randy Wiggins. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Opportunity now to take a look into some of the future plans for the Dodgers as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent minor league action. Here comes the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
1-1 the count. The 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robinson has it in his tracks. 2 gone.
The catcher, number 5, Brian Drummond.
Striding in once again, Brian Drummond. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. 1-2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Pittsburgh leads this one 4-0. Digging in to try it again. Edwin Encarnacion. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. A 1-1. Now a drive out to left center field. For second is Encarnacion. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double. So he's into second on the 2-base hit here to lead off the home 4th. And that'll bring us to our Dodger leaderboard as we see his current total 4th best on the ball club. So striding forward now, Mike Piazza. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Sliders in for a strike.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
1-1 the count now. Line to the right side. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. And he is in there.
The left fielder, number 5, Alex Gordon.
Now to the plate, Alex Gordon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set and the pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Encarnacion takes his lead at third with 1 away. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
This is going to be an interesting pitch right here. Does he bury something in the dirt? Does he go for the double play and give up the run? Or does he go for the punch out? Let's see what happens.
A ball and 2 strikes to Alex Gordon. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Another 1-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Martin Prado now, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
The 1-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
The 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Wiggins. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 4 full. Pirates lead it 4-1. Settling in now, Scott Gifford. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out at the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
The 1-0. Check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a bunt attempt here, but this is foul for the first strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And a bunt attempt misses, and we'll see how they play it down. 0-2.
He's going to be looking down at the third base coach right now, hoping he takes this bunt sign off. It's just a lost art in today's game.
On to first, and it's dropped. And a real mistake there. That's got to be an E3.
Wow, as we take another look, I have to wonder if the first baseman just kind of took it for granted. Next thing you know, he drops the ball, and the runner's safely aboard. He's not going to be happy with himself about that one.
Into the box, Christian Brummett. Swinging a soft liner. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman.
The batter, left fielder.
At the plate, Christopher Wiggins. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
2-0 now. Set to deal on 2-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And the runner is in from second. In to score is the runner from first. It's 6-1.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 54, Steve Hockman.
Into the box now, Roberto Clemente, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. We were expecting a pitcher's duel in this one, but it's turned into a bit of a lopsided contest so far. Hershiser hasn't had his best stuff today.
Well, D-Row, this is a case of where it looks like the power pitcher's winning out this afternoon. Overpowering stuff from one side. On the other hand, a control pitcher that's having a rough go.
It goes to show you why everybody's so enamored with velocity. When you're a power guy, you can miss over the heart of the plate and you don't get that solid contact. As a finesse guy, if you're not spotting up, damage.
Standing in now, Tyler Wiggins, as he rips it on the ground to second. Stopped on the slide by Kendrick. Touché, sir. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. Bucks out in front, 6-1. Leading off the inning, Kenny Mathiasen, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The pitcher, number 54.
Yasmani Grandal will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Two and 2 to the Dodgers catcher. Here now the 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
In now is Yasiel Puig. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. One and 1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Takes this the other way to right, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Now batting, second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Here's Howie Kendrick. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. That makes it a 6-2 game.
He was not messing around in that at-bat. Looking for a first-pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
In now, Jackie Robinson. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
Hit to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Dodgers get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It's the Pirates 6, the Dodgers 2. Bob Schmidt takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Bob Schmidt.
Ready for another chance, Randy Wiggins.
Second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
3-2 now. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Owen Christian will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Runners going. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm and right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
Well, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
Into the box, Brian Brummett, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Hit in the air down the right field line. Puig on the run, but this will wind up being a foul ball. 0-2, here it comes. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Wiggins on second. Christian on at first with nobody out. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1.
The first baseman, number 12, Scott Gifford.
Ready once again, Scott Gifford. He's set. Here it comes. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Back up. Oh, no, that got him. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound.
How about it?
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gerald Christian. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run.
Wow, a perfectly executed safety squeeze right there, and that's such a tough play to defend when it's done right. It can be risky, of course, but not as much as the suicide squeeze. Good call from the dugout on that one.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Christian Brummett. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Dribbled to the right side, but it gets fouled. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Pittsburgh leads this one 7-2. Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Edwin Encarnacion.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Swing and a ground ball to third. And that finds its way through for a base hit. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Into the box now, Mike Piazza. He swings and grounds it to short. Christian scoops it up. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The left fielder, number 5, Alex Gordon.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swinging bunt out in front of the plate. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Striding in once again, Martin Prado, runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. The 1-0. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is the reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation for the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Standing in now, Kenny Mathiasen, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate.
The batter,
Bruce Michael will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
number 33, Bruce Michael.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. On its way is pitch number 75. Ripped on the ground to first. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. In now is Yasiel Puig as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Flying toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. That makes it 7-5 now.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for him out.
Here's Howie Kendrick. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. 7th inning coming up. It's the Pirates 7 and the Dodgers 5. Back here at Dodger Stadium. It's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one, but before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Kerry Barisi is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Digging in and looking for more, Christopher Wiggins. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Left fielder, Christopher Wiggins.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it missed the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-0. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And Kendrick gives it a reach going by, but it's into center field for a base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the seventh.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Stepping in now, Roberto Clemente, fouled off. This year against right-handed pitching, Clemente brings in a batting average right at .330, so this is an at-bat you won't want to miss.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runner goes for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Sharp ground ball to third. Prado was there, and a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Tyler Wiggins.
Digging in to try it again, Tyler Wiggins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. Wiggins, the runner at second with one away. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Puig is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The batter number 15, second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
Digging in once again, Randy Wiggins. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Robinson is in pursuit. And that's the third out. One left for Pittsburgh. They lead it 7-5.
7th inning stretch.
Nate Jones gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Nate Jones.
Leading off the inning, Jackie Robinson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Jones, a Kentucky-born ball player. He was a 5th-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything. And that's exactly what this guy has done. And he has turned himself into a solid big league ball.
Third baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion now. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. First delivery to him on the way. A shot down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion. A pause and the 0-2. A fastball that just misses inside.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Next for the Dodgers, Mike Piazza. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Hit on the ground out to short. Christian fields it cleanly, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Dodgers down in order. They're down 7-5. Leading off the inning, Owen Christian, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Robinson moving in. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Here comes the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home is a slider taken in the dirt. Now the 2-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 one more time. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Ready for another shot now, Scott Gifford. From the stretch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Brummett, base runner at first with 1 out. Sliced hard down the left field line, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Into the box, Nate Jones. And look out. Oh, that ran in and got him. And intentional or not, you do not want to be hitting pitchers out there.
Yeah, that's a little suspicious if you ask me, guys. Whenever you hit a guy with runners on second and third and first base open, the players in the opposing dugout take notice and probably aren't too thrilled about it.
In now, Christian Brummett. He'll run up to bunt here, but misses for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here.
Misses the bunt attempt, and we'll see what's up now on 0-2.
7 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Gordon is there. Let's see if they test it. And even with 2 outs now, they decide to hold that runner at third.
Now batting, the fielder, Christopher Wiggins.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Christopher Wiggins. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Popped him up. Piazza is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Pirates leave them loaded. They're still up 7-5. Settling in now, Alex Gordon. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Alex Gordon.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is in the air to left. Moving under it, Wiggins looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman, Martin Prado.
Martin Prado now. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Grounded back up the middle. Wiggins is up with it. And that's the 2nd out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Kenny Matheson.
Now at the plate, Kenny Matheson. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a swing as the bat goes flying toward the third base dugout, but it looks like everybody was able to duck for cover. Hit hard on the ground to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Kike Hernandez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 14, Kike Hernandez.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Larry Nolan takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Nolan.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The average for him at 267 on the year. 3 homers and 14 driven in. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Hernandez playing here in his age 26 season. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, this middle.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Dodgers leave 1. They're down 2, 7-5. Yimi Garcia enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Roberto Clemente, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
2 balls and a strike now.
And the pitch on 2-1. Missed with a slider. Tyler Wiggins is on deck. Popped him up. Prado over to his left. 1 down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Tyler Wiggins. A weak chopper up the line. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
0-1. Here's the pitch.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
The 2-1. Fouled off. Bases are empty. 1 man out.
Try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 15, second baseman.
Now at the plate, Randy Wiggins. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Smoke toward third. Prado's up with it.
On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They lead it 7-5.
Mike Christian is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Mike Christian.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Yasiel Puig. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
And that's out number 1.
Second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Next up for Los Angeles, Howie Kendrick. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Behind 0-2 now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Low with a fastball here. In the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
Jackie Robinson.
Stepping up now, Jackie Robinson. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. The Dodgers down to their final strike.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
7-5, how today's comes to an end. The Pittsburgh Pirates put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Gerald Christian records his 14th winning decision of the season. Mike Christian closes the door for the save, his 13th of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates. 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Dodgers, 5 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.